Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our RimWorld Wasteland Let's Play. So between episodes, I managed to get a second a second growing area done. So we have plenty of rice. The area is heated too, so it's a nice comfortable 20 degrees. And this stuff should be growing at like 200% growth rate when the light kicks on. So we'll keep an eye on that. But our food troubles should be over. What else? Our guest that fell from the sky decided to leave without joining us, so even if we wanted to bring her on, she's no longer available. I'm going to have to look more into that mechanic, because in previous versions it worked a lot differently. The pawns weren't associated with any faction on the map. They were just a generic spacer, and it was pretty rare that they didn't join you. But in every instance I've seen in 1.0, they've not joined me, and they're also part of an existing faction now. So I'm going to have to experiment and see if there's something I should be doing. Maybe I need to be actively recruiting them while they're here, but I don't know. Anyway, we still have Tina, and from the sound of it, you guys are on board with recruiting her, so I think we will. It would be nice to have another fighter here, and again, she does have a little bit of potential for crafting. And she can do social and intellectual stuff, even though she doesn't particularly enjoy it or won't level up. So today, I'd like to continue mining rooms out. I don't know what we want to do next. I've continued some of the plans. I'm basically just running the walkways here on sort of a grid. So I measured these vertical ones, and they were 26. From that one, so I just went 26 over this way and kept the horizontal ones just in line with where they were. So these rectangles are all sort of different sizes, or at least these and these are the same. But I figure we'll just keep moving the hab areas down along the line here. And this will be the overseer's office down at the end with just some additional bedrooms flanking it. I think we already decided this was going to be sort of our water management area, so our septic tanks and things like that, water heaters will go in there. And then this is going to be sort of an armory, I think. But anyways, let's get moving here, and we can kind of figure the rest out as we go. Do we have any current mining projects? I don't think we do. I've got research going right now, quite a bit of it actually. We're going to get the septic tanks done. Then batteries, because I realized we still didn't have batteries. Then we'll do the sewage sludge composting, so that we can actually try to make something of that sewage. Then I want aquaculture, and so I have to get hydroponics to do that. But aquaculture will let me grow basins of fish in here so that we have a reliable source of protein. And then we can start making better meals and packaged survival meals and whatnot down the line, because we do need something other than just rice to do that. I've also asked them to go ahead and build a water well here, but that's not a huge priority right now. We need the septic tank is going to be done fairly soon, so may as well get it out of the way now. Perkin and Grim are sharing some unkind words there. Yeah, so we are at 200% growth rate. We should have plenty of rice coming at us. We also have a decent amount of maybe not. With the lights on, we actually don't really have any excess. So that's something that we'll need to keep in mind. Alright. Contaminated water, yeah. So somebody was saying that might happen because of the toxic fallout. So water source is so polluted, there's a risk it will contaminate your water storage towers. Toxic fallout, either remove the sources of contamination or add a water treatment system, which is what we're going to have to do, because obviously there's nowhere on this map that won't be contaminated. So what they were suggesting, and what I'm going to do, at least for the time being, is leave this primitive well here, because this well is not contaminated, and so at least we have that source of clean water, and we won't start running this for washing until we have a way to clean it. Now, we can still have it operating the toilets. I'll just need to be careful not to attach it to any sinks, because people could get sick. So, with that said, we do need an electric pump. I don't know if I have access to that yet. I have the wind pump. We have an electric boiler. No. So we're going to have to research some more stuff to do that. Oh, wait, I do have the electric pump. It's right in front of my face. Okay. So that's going to go in here. I guess we should probably dig that room out, shouldn't we? If we're going to be putting that stuff in there. So let's get this hallway cleared. And we'll just dig this whole space out. And then I'll replace the walls and stuff as we go. Right. So hopefully they get started on that soon. I don't know what they're currently doing right now. You're mining away. Oh, right. We still have to mine out this bedroom. Research finished. Septic tanks. Fantastic. So that'll go in there as well. I don't think the pump needs to be anywhere near the actual water source. I think it just needs to be connected to it. So it doesn't matter how far away the pump is, so long as the pump is... Oh, okay. That was weird. A caravan from the Grey Scorpion Gubia is approaching. They are slavers. Let's see. They will hang around the colony for a few days before leaving. You can attack them, but this will anger the faction. I don't think we're in any position to attack them. White has a quest that we can ask about. I would be curious to see what they're willing to sell somebody to us for. Maybe they'll buy some of my fecal sludge. That would be great, actually. Even if they offered me, like, nothing for it, or, yeah, nothing at all, or, like, a penny. It would be great just to unload it. Oh, she doesn't have access to water. Oh, boy. Or a latrine, for that matter. I didn't consider that. Yeah, her hygiene is not great. Well... as soon as we have that electric pump, I can just put a toilet in there with her. For now, I think we need to get a latrine dug. I mean, not necessarily dug, but a latrine built into there. And I suppose if I unlock her door, and this door and that door, she could use this well. Or here's what I'll do temporarily. I'll do that, and then I'll unlock this so that she can at least wander this main area here. I do need to watch that she doesn't eat these. In fact, are survival meals allowed here? Raw food, and we'll say packaged survival meals are allowed, and then I'm going to get rid of that and ask these to be hauled. So we'll get those away from her. Why is this open? Is there something blocking it? Not that I can tell. Weird. I don't understand. Okay, it's closing. Just being slow. Right, so those need to get hauled. And then we'll let Tina kind of wander about the base. And that extra well should make things a little bit more convenient for everybody, really. Okay, so now she can use the bathroom. And let's see. What are we currently set on here? Right. Let's do work and recruit. That way I can actually have her do something. I really like that they added a new tab here for this. And I would like you to just clean. Clean. You can also help mine, but cleaning is your main priority. And yeah, I'll go ahead and unlock that. Be free, Tina. Kind of. But that'll help, because then I don't have to worry about cleaning it up later with these guys, and then she can get to the water herself. And if she runs out of things to clean, she'll chip in with mining, albeit incredibly slowly. Alright, so that wall can go there. Incompetent cook. We have a fantastic cook. He's like a gourmet chef. Oh well. Okay, and she'll feed herself too, so that saves people the trouble of having to actually go and take care of that. Perkin, I would really like for you to take care of this for me real quick. Just so that I can get it all forbidden again before people start eating them as snacks. Especially Tina, because even if I forbid them, Tina will ignore it. So if I put them somewhere that she can't access and then forbid it, my colonists won't eat them and she can't get to them. Almost there. I wish you would have put them in like an organized space. I guess I should have made a stockpile in the corner just for them or something so that they're a little bit closer together, but it doesn't matter that much. They don't necessarily need to be frozen either. It just, you know, we're storing food here, we may as well throw it in there. And if we need to move them later, we can. Schmidt is puking her guts out all over the floor here. Tina, get on that. Okay. So, what we can start doing is, let's start plumbing. I'm gonna do, oops, not wooden. Is it worth doing? I think we should do marble. We have pretty much an infinite source of marble. And I was saying before that we do need a resource sink for that marble, because otherwise we're just going to accumulate more chunks than we know what to do with. In fact, yeah, let's mark all those for hauling and they should get moved over there. So there's that. And then we will go ahead and make marble pipes, which seems ridiculous, but sure. And they're going to need to run from here into that wall. This is going to be weird. I wish this was mined out because I'd prefer to run it like there or something. Well, here's what we can do. We can piggyback it on that. We'll run it across this way, up there, and then into the wall. And then we can run it down along this. It'll need to go in there, obviously. And then up across here, up across this, into here, and across that. And what I'll probably have to do is uninstall this. Actually, I'll have to uninstall all of this, really. Or what I can do is just not build that for right now, and move the toilet somewhere that it does connect, so I can put the toilet like here. Something to that effect anyways, and then we'll put the water pump in this room, along with the septic tank. Actually, what I could do, cancel that, reinstall this somewhere over here. Sure, do that. Then we'll take our marble plumbing here and just run it on into this. And realistically, it should be running along all of this, so we'll just do that. And then I'll just cancel it up here for the time being. We won't waste our time on that yet. And then everybody can just use this bathroom for the time being. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lay in a septic tank right there, and then we'll put the electric pump next to it. And that will be the basics of what we need in order to get our water flowing. Obviously, there's a lot more that's going to have to go to it, but for now, that'll be enough. Let's see. We will need an electric boiler, but I don't know that we have the power right now to do that. I wish it would tell you for anything electrical how much it required. Even when you do the information tab, it never tells you. Oh, it does now. Cool. 250. That's not bad, actually. Until we Until we are actually bathing in it, though, that's not necessary. They don't need hot water to flush a toilet, and that's all we're going to be using that water for, so there is really no need. They're being kind of weird with the plumbing. They decided to do the other end. Well, they started in the middle. They did all this. And now they're doing the end, and then they're going to go back and do the beginning. As long as it all gets done, though, I suppose. Let's make sure those get hauled as well. Tadashi has been cutting blocks for us. Looks like Grim's doing it now. As long as they're getting done. Because we do need to work through all of these chunks. I could also have Tina do it, but I'd have to hold this open or something because I can't unlock it. Looks like she's actually helping mining, which is fine too. We can start laying walls in here. Yeah, Grim's cutting away. That's fantastic. And it looks like we got a rice harvest too. Perfect. And we have another one. Oh, another one ready. Okay. So we're going to have a lot of rice. A whole lot of rice. Okay, so Perkin has been working away at this stuff, and we should see them constructed fairly soon. Once we have that and they finish the little bit of plumbing here, we will have water. And that means that we can get rid of this latrine, because they will be able to use this toilet now. Why does that need water? Is it just... I think it's just saying that because it is plumbed, but it's not connected to anything. But there we go. So we have an electric pump now. We just need somebody to come along and finish this little bit of pipe there. It looks like our second rice harvest is being started as well. They didn't really finish the first one, though. Okay. I'm probably going to have to ask Perkin to focus on that, actually, because he seems a bit distracted. What are you up to? Okay, good. Good. Alright, it will take him a little while to actually do it, but he should be able to finish all that today, and then we should see the water flowing. So, let's pause quickly and look at research. We need to figure out... I really wish that this was more organized. We need water filtration, is what we need. So I guess after aquaculture, let's do that. Because otherwise we're not going to be able to bathe in this water. It's kind of important. So we definitely want that. We will need to be able to start making weapons as well. So we're going to have to go through there. If we want more not las rifles, or las guns. If we want more laser rifles, then we need the pulse charge, I believe. Some of this stuff I don't know what it is. It's not of my creation, but I believe the laser rifle is in there as well. But I think once we do like precision rifling and some of this other stuff, we'll be able to make combat rifles and combat shotguns. I don't remember if I implemented the radium rifle yet, but stuff like that, so we can actually have some guns to give to the people who are capable of fighting, even though I think for the most part everybody has something, whether it's a shotgun or a 10mm pistol. Everybody's got something. It's just a matter of what. But pistols aren't particularly good. They get outranged by most other weapons, so they're kind of useless. Better than nothing at all, but not great by any means. Okay, so... oh, the last three. Perfect. Come on, Perkin, you can do it. Alright, there we go. And we should see... water? Did we miss somewhere? No, it's connected. And the pump is attached as well. Oh, it's because we have nowhere to store it. Right. So let's make a marble water tower. I don't like the idea of putting a water tower in here, but what are you going to do? Let's finish off this wall first so that it doesn't get stuck behind there. But we'll put a water tower in there. It should already be connected to the plumbing so long as we put it in the right spot, which that should be. Good, we can make batteries now too. Gonna need a few of those. Probably gonna put them up here in this little area. Oh, they're having a party. Cool. Well, they've got a perfect area to do it. That's one thing I'll need to remember, is to toggle gathering spots for certain things. So I like to give pawns tables and chairs in their bedrooms so that, you know, if they have any food on them and they want to eat, they have somewhere to sit down. But I don't like it when they have like parties in people's bedrooms. I prefer they do it in the center area. So I need to make sure that I, you know, with the smaller tables in the bedrooms, I toggle that off. So just something to keep in mind. How is Locke's bedroom coming? Did we just kind of give up on that? Yeah, it looks like we did. Okay, so the party's over. Back to work. Perkin went to bed. So everybody's going to sleep, I think. Let's speed things up a bit while they do that. And hopefully, in the following day, we can get this finished. And if not this finished, at least further along. I'll try to keep up with the walls here as we go. And we will need some light in there. The issue being, I need it right here. So I need them to mine that block out before I can put the lamp in, or the chandelier. And that way I don't need to move it later. I could also have them flooring this at the same time, but I don't think that's necessary. I think I'd rather they focus on the mining. And since the people doing the construction are often the people doing the mining as well, you know, I need to be kind of careful about that. So we'll put in our water tower there. I'm glad that you can build those indoors. But anyways, that gives us a place to store the water as it's pumped, and so then we should see this going. Okay, you're still cutting. Is nobody gonna mine? Perkin, what are you doing right now? Eating, okay. I suppose you have to, even though it's not super helpful. Oh good, Tina's resistance has been broken. So we should see her being recruited pretty shortly here. She doesn't have particularly high difficulty. So it should only take a few attempts, really. Okay, Perkin is working on the water tower, great. Really looking forward to that because I would very much like to just get rid of this. I'm curious, if we deconstruct it when it's full, does that just make it disappear? That would be an interesting experiment. Or, if we uninstall it, could we sell this to somebody full? Sell them a latrine full of crap. Oh, that would be great. I wonder what we'd get for it. Okay. So that's hooked up now. And it is filling. And the toilet's working. Great. So yeah, I'm going to uninstall this and see what we can do with it. But I don't want them using it. I don't want them going outside any more than they have to. We should be burning this stuff whenever we can, though. Okay, when you're done with that, do me a favor and refuel these. That's the only reason I want you coming outside, is to throw more poop on the fire. New recruit! Perfect. So that happened pretty quickly. Hopefully you didn't recruit her on the toilet. Where is she? Okay, so you guys must have walked past each other or something. So get rid of that. I would like for you to stop what you're doing. Come over here. And then drop all this crap. Okay, and the hat. Very curious to see... Oh, wait, we've seen her hair before. I don't know why I was, like, thinking we hadn't. And then throw on a jumpsuit. Perfect. Okay. We also need to get you a gun. That's going to be the tricky part. So, let's see. Pistol, nothing. Shotgun and pistol. Laser rifle. Laser rifle. Should probably take that from you, although you are a decent combatant. You have a shotgun and a pistol. So, yeah, I think Tina should have Tadashi's weapon. So, Tadashi, do me a favor. Drop that. We'll get you something, don't worry. Alright, Tina, do what you need to do. We'll give him Perkin's shotgun, I think. And then Perkin can just use his pistol. Where are you, Perkin? Okay, you're going to go by him. Perfect. Caught him just in time. Drop that. Tadashi, that's your new weapon. Perkin, get rid of that and make that your primary. Okay, cool. Eventually, I'd like to have everybody with better weapons, but for now, that is adequate. Let's get that wall in there. Oh, they got that mined out. Let's get the chandelier in before I forget. So we want the 2x2. There we go. And just so that I don't accidentally fill this in, let's go to more floors. And we want marble stone slabs right there. That'll speed up our mining a bit as well. Now that they can actually see. We'll throw one of those in there too. And that's coming along pretty nicely. Again, no progress over there, but as long as one of them's moving, that's fine. And I think what we'll eventually do is throw another one of these here. And we'll leave that space for whatever else we need. Yeah, I think that works pretty well. Okay, one more of these here. Let's start queuing up some walls as well. And I guess we'll do the proper flooring in the middle here. And looks like more wall already. She's tearing through that stuff. Okay. You know what? I should do that just to get them all. Right. So there we go. And you know what? Oops. A little bit of lag there. We'll do the hallway too, just to pretty everything up. Oh no. Not a psychic drone. I hate those. Not fun. Not fun. Okay. Right. I'll try to remember to get Tina a name before next episode. So, what, you know, based on the submissions you guys have made with the tag, if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, you can submit names in the comments. Just make sure you submit it with the tag hashtag RimWorld Wasteland name, all one word, no spaces anywhere in that. That way I can find it in my community tab at any point just by searching that tag. But I'll pull one for her, and we'll probably redo her appearance slightly too. I like to have... Well, I don't mind the thin body type, but I like men to have the male one, women to have the female one, just so it's very easy to distinguish who's what. Because you end up with characters with like Hulk body type and fat body type, and it's like, wait, that Hulk's a woman, but it just gets confusing. So most of my colonies, you'll see just women with the basic, men with the basic, and I feel like it's just easier that way. Okay, so this room is finished. Oh wait, we're missing one floor tile. Okay, so that's done. The hallway's done. We've got a light in here as well. So I think our next project, well, we're gonna let them finish this bedroom first of all. I want that. Yeah, and that needs to be mined out as well. So let's have them dig that out. But I think the next project is going to be this. And then we can start getting some production facilities down, making weapons, making armor. I'm going to need to make some combat armor textures. before we start producing those, so that we have something to actually wear that's Fallout themed. But yeah, we'll get some combat armor for like Grim and Tina. We might need like hazmat suits as well, because we can't really go outside for any extended period of time without them. So that's something I'll need to consider as well. Okay, so they're finishing up what will be Locke's bedroom. And I'm getting it lit right now. Still need to smooth the floors, at least in his actual bedroom. And I should probably queue up a bed, shouldn't I? So let's build a copy. I don't know where I want to put it in here. Well, I guess everybody else's is in like that, so we'll do that. Okay, Pearl's on a go frenzy. So we got the bed in there. We'll have to worry about furnishing these later. And I've queued up 2 batteries as well, so we're going to use this little space as battery storage. And we'll probably do... Is that how I want to do that? I don't know. I kind of liked it how I had it laid out over here better. I'll have to think about that. Because this wall's kind of unnecessary right here, if there's just going to be batteries there. And so what I could do is, rather than having them this way, I could just do one there, one here, get rid of that, and just kind of round off this corner, sort of like that is. I don't know. Because then we have this awkward 1x3 space too. I'll have to figure it out. Anyways, we're out of time, so off camera I'm going to start mining, and I guess I can cue that up now just as I show you. We're going to start mining this out. And again, we're going to turn that into like an armory sort of production facility. Not our main production facility necessarily, but where we're going to be maintaining our weapons and stuff. We'll also have storage for the weapons in there, so that way if we need to defend our base at any point, we'll have a fairly central location that people can run and grab weapons and armor if they need them. But again, that's where we're going to produce those as well. And then for the more heavy manufacturing stuff, I think that's going to be somewhere out to the west here. This is going to continue to be our growing area, and we'll need to figure out space for those aquaculture basins as well. I mean, they could go in one of these. They are fairly big though. And then there's other stuff we're going to need to do as well, but we'll kind of plan it as we see what we need. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some RimWorld with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.